Fushiguro stands out as one of the main characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. He's part of the core group alongside Gojo, Nobara, and Yuji, which really drives the story. With such a significant role, it's no surprise that Fushiguro built a solid fan base. In fact, he's often regarded as one of the most popular characters in the series, and has even snagged the top spot in several popularity polls. A lot of Fushiguro's appeal comes from the vital role he plays in the plot. Many fans find him more intriguing than the protagonist, Yuji. For a long time, Fushiguro seemed to have a lot of potential, sharing many traits with Yuji. But as the series progressed, the way the author Hana Fushiguro's character took a turn, especially in the latter half of the story. Many fans felt that he didn't quite live up to their expectations. With the series wrapping up, it seems Fushiguro's character arc has ended in a way that has left a lot of fans feeling disappointed. Anyway, before we continue any further, please press the like button and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads. Fushiguro was always recognized as one of the most promising sorcerers in JJK. It wasn't surprising either, being Gojo's student alone was enough to show he had great potential. Just like Yuji was clearly set to become one of the strongest characters early on, it was also established that Fushiguro would be right there with him. As a member of the Zenin family and the user of the powerful 10 Shadows technique, his strength was always clear to fans, and we watched him grow more powerful throughout the series. At first, he had this habit of being self-sacrificing, always putting others before himself. But as Gojo once told him, he needed to learn how to be more selfish to truly unlock his full potential. This mindset helped him get stronger, and fans enjoyed watching that progression. His journey led him to mastering techniques like domain expansion, showing everyone just how powerful he could become. Even Gojo, the strongest sorcerer of the modern era, believed that Fushiguro had the potential to reach his level someday, comparing him to a former wielder of the 6 Eyes and Limitless who was once evenly matched with a user of the 10 Shadows. As Fushiguro saw Yuji's incredible strength and rapid growth, he realized he needed to step up. He worked hard, and eventually he hit a point where he could take on powerful enemies, including ancient sorcerers during the Culling game, which proved his strength and growth to fans. However, despite this, his character arc didn't end the way fans expected. In a devastating turn, Fushiguro was taken over by Sukuna, who used his body to bring destruction to everything Fushiguro cared about. Sukuna crushed Fushiguro's spirit. His sister was killed, Yuji was left broken, and to top it off, Fushiguro, with Sukuna in control, even ended up killing his own sensei, Gojo. It was a heartbreaking and unexpected conclusion for a character with so much potential, leaving many fans unsatisfied with how his story wrapped up. He basically lost his will to leave. When someone reached out to help him, he turned it down, which was a clear sign that he had given up and wanted to die. Fans were hoping for Fushiguro to have some kind of redemption, but instead his character got stuck with no real development for about 2 years in the story. At the end of the Shinjuku Showdown arc, Yuji managed to get through to him. He reached him by opening his domain, and this allowed Yuji to connect with Fushiguro's soul, giving him a reason to fight back against Sukuna. With that spark of hope, he teamed up with Yuji to land a strong attack on Sukuna. Then Nobara jumped in, and together the three of them created the perfect moment to bring Sukuna down for good. After Sukuna's defeat, Fushiguro was finally free. But the problem is, even though he survived, his character arc felt like it was wasted. He never really reached his full potential, and a lot of his abilities, like his curse technique, felt unfinished. In fact, Sukuna, while controlling his body, used his powers better than Fushiguro ever did. His domain expansion didn't evolve at all from when it was first introduced, and all that potential fans saw in him was left hanging. Even though he lived through the Shinjuku Showdown and became a stronger sorcerer, fans didn't get to see his growth. Instead, his role in the story became smaller and smaller, and by the final arc, he was just there for Yuji to save, with no real impact beyond that. His character felt like a missed opportunity,